Hey, I'm Mallory, and in this video I'm going to share some clips of the last couple of months that I've just compiled of things that I've eaten, things that I've made for my family, things I've been doing around my house, like starting a garden, and I just hope that it inspires you. Normally I would post this on Instagram, but I've just been slacking, so I thought it would be more fun to just turn it into a YouTube video. So I hope you really enjoy. Also, I'm on day 3 of a watermelon island and it's been really fun. So highly recommend that if you're ever thinking about doing it. You'll hear a little bit about a retreat I'm going on this summer that I'm really excited for. And yeah, you'll just see some clips of my life. I live in West Michigan, near Lake Michigan, and it's summer right now. And I work full-time as a speech therapist. Trying to give you some more info about me, but that's all I got right now. So hope you enjoy these clips. Here I am at the beginning of spring, just at a park with my family, and I was obsessed. Every year I am obsessed with the white and pink blossoms that happen in the trees around town. They're everywhere in downtown Holland especially, so it's really nice to see on my way home from work. Um, I live close to Lake Michigan, so I like to bring the boys there a lot. And this was a night that I went and I was really into foraging for some just things to add to my salad. I got this new app called the Plant. It's called Picture This. So I found some different things like that is called a cleaver, has lots of health benefits. Of course, the dandelion leaves too. And then I found these annual flowers called Honesty, and those are actually edible too. So I added those to my salad one night. I just felt so excited, and it was just really fun for me to like forage for some things to add to my salad right from the beach. So there's my salad that night. This is a smoothie that I made. I was just enjoying smoothies that week instead of nice cream. Been getting really into sea moss. You saw another smoothie there. This is, what was that? Oh, cucumber juice. I had a big craving for cucumber juice. This was a couple of months ago, guys. Oh yeah, I steamed some artichokes in the um, pressure cooker. You saw some of my green juice, another salad with mango. This is some local greens that I got from Nature's Market. Just an example of one of my kids' dinners. It's like cauliflower bites. Oh, just me hanging out, showing you my flowers. This is my dinner to go. I have some coconut yogurt with lemon juice, smoked paprika and garlic powder, quinoa, greens, sweet potato, green onion, olives, avocado. This is just it's coming with me on vacation. Gotta put it in my little cooler. Oh, that was a weekend that I went up north with the fam and brought my banana and ice cream to the park as always. Went hiking up the Sleeping Bear Dunes and up north also. I'm talking about Leelanau County. There's this really cool, what is it called? Japanese something, but that flower, oh my God, I was obsessed with it the last few years. And then with my new app, the Picture This app, I was able to figure out really easily what kind of tree it is. While we were up north, we went to a little music festival where I got beans and salad, and that was really delicious. Here's a cherry avocado chocolate smoothie bowl. Here's some tempeh bacon I made for my husband, and tofu, teriyaki tofu triangles that I made for my kids. I also made my husband some French onion soup that night from like a, bag kind of situation. Another salad. And I bring nice cream to work every day, so love it. Oh, this is my garden in its beginning stages. It's right outside the window. It's really wonderful to see. I think that's celery juice. Oh, okay. have to show you this chamomile. So I have been steeping herbs in water for a couple days and then drinking it, and it is my new favorite thing. So that time I got the chamomile at the farmer's market from an organic farmer, but lately I've been just getting organic or getting chamomile from my garden. My husband went through an asparagus kick, so I was making asparagus for him every night. This is me at the poppy fields with my kids. The poppy fields I'm talking about are in Fenville, Michigan, and they're dedicated to soldiers who have committed suicide. Another salad. You'll see lots of salads. This one looks like it even has the sprouts. So right around this time, I got to start making sprouts more because I bought 2 sprouting jars from the sprouting company, and I am just loving it. And oh, there they are. So those are broccoli sprouts. They have insane anti-cancer benefits. So I was like, yes, please get me some of those. I've been adding them to my salads, and I've been getting really good at alternating like the growing, So once I get almost done growing a batch, then I start a new batch. And another salad. So many dinner salads. I really don't get sick of the dressing that I make. Oh, that's a blackberry bush that I found on a bike ride with my kids. And coming up in a moment, I am going to show you some muffins that I made for my kids. So I'll let the audio go. Well, hello there. I am about to make these almond flour banana muffins for my kids. And the ingredients are kind of fun. I love that the second ingredient is banana. So it must be like dried and, powdered banana. But instead of what it says on the back is to add 3 eggs and a 1/2 cup of water and a 1/3 cup of oil. So what you can do instead is you can add 3 flax eggs, which just means 3 tablespoons of flax meal and then 3 tablespoons of water per tablespoon of flax meal, so 9 tablespoons of water, and let it sit for a moment. And then you can add applesauce instead of oil. So for the 1/3 cup of oil, I just add a 1/3 cup of applesauce instead. And then I'm going to add these chocolate chips to the muffins just for a little breakfast treat for my boys tomorrow. I just have to tell you that the batter smells amazing because of that banana ingredient. Pretty excited about this. So to scoop these, definitely you want to use one of these nice scoopers if you have something, but if not, just use 2 spoons. Take a big spoonful and then drop the spoonful in with the other spoon. And yeah, so I just wanted to kind of tell you why I don't eat eggs. So something to think about is that eggs are in vaccines because eggs feed and keep viruses alive. And that is why when I heard that, that was the end of eggs for me. So I would rather not help keep viruses alive in my body by eating eggs. These are looking perfect. I hope the boys love them. Next, I have a little clip of the thyme water that I enjoyed, and I've been enjoying ever since. It really brings mental clarity. I don't know how else to put it. And then I got my Invisalign brace attachments removed the same day that I had this salad at a restaurant. Here is some of my sprouts. I've switched to having like a mix of broccoli and other sprouts like radish and daikon. Watermelon juice, green juice. I haven't made green juice in a while, but in the beginning of spring, I was all about it. I've just been now making like watermelon and celery juice lately now that it's summer. Going away just for one night to run up north and pick up my boys. I have watermelon juice, green juice, bananas to freeze overnight, my baggie to put them in, and then a container to put my nice cream in tomorrow morning, a little sea moss. I'm gonna steal a little sprig of mint, and then I'm bringing my Vitamix so that I can make my ice cream tomorrow morning. Here's my salad. It's mostly sprouts and then a bunch of leftover veggies, coconut, yogurt, dressing, and some avocado. Oh, just obsessing over some lilac bushes. Here's some ice cream. I believe it was mint with vanilla too. A little update on my garden. I'm getting there. A little more salad inspo for you. I love to add edamame. I'll just like let it thaw in the fridge overnight. And we have some watermelon. Coming up, I have some books that I've been looking through that I've borrowed from one of my patient's sisters because I'm going to be one of the childcare providers at the fruit retreat that's happening in northern Michigan this summer. So I'm just trying to gather some fun things to do for the kids. More salad inspo. This night it was really weird. My son basically wanted like a raw vegan dinner, like not on purpose, but he asked for things that were like that and like a smoothie and stuff. And he ate a lot of it. That's my other son's dinner. We have these like Gardein tenders that I make for them. But yeah, I kind of rotate their dinners like same 5 things, but then sides of fruits and veggies, and sometimes like Bush's vegetarian baked beans. Oh, just some fruit I brought to work. Another salad. I ate that one at T-ball. Here's my banana ice cream one morning before I went to work on a Friday. Got my Friday clothes on. Banana ice cream is so amazing. I can't believe I get to eat it as my second breakfast every day. More salad inspo, looking a little bit more summery with the curly lettuce, celery juice, and carrot juice. Here's a little treat I brought to my mom. It was cashew cream that I just like blended cashews with a little bit of, I think, maple syrup and then vanilla. And they were like cashews that had been soaking that I was like, wait, what am I doing with these? So I made it into some cream. And then we have more thyme water. I am obsessed now. I just love having this little water infuser and putting it to good use. I've had it for a lot of years, but I just go through phases where, I have stuff to use it with. So, um, yes, gave my mom some of that too. Gave my mom some sea moss with her little treat. Oh, this is when I could make some dressing with fresh dill. Always very exciting to put fresh dill. And then usually I put garlic powder in there too with lemon juice when I want to make like a dill dressing. Again, salad getting a little more summery. Oh, update on the garden. I had put some plants in, and my husband was putting irrigation in. He owns his own irrigation business. Oh, and I put some earthworm castings, aka worm poop, all over the soil, and now I'm just gonna rake it in to incorporate it and then water. And then I might try some of this Dr. Earth. It does have some bone meal in it, I guess. But this one I liked because it has kelp meal and alfalfa meal, which that was like the main thing I was trying to look for was alfalfa meal. More salad inspo. I really try to have one every night for Din Din. And next you'll see my first butterhead lettuce from the farmer's market. Oh my gosh, butterhead lettuce. Amazing. So good. Giant. More dinner inspo. My kids had black bean burgers with vegan cheese and vegan ranch that night. Next, I want to show you this agave nectar with cocoa powder by Wildly Organic. It's so good. I've been adding it to my nice cream sometimes and just like taking scoops of it and putting it on dates. It's so like, the texture is like ganache. First harvest from the garden. I've really enjoyed having like a tiny little fast chore and an excuse to go outside at night and like first thing in the morning. And it's so exciting to go check on the garden. Definitely loving it. So I'm really starting to get the hang of this whole sprouting schedule. So I just harvested some of my sprouts. I just rinsed them one last time and spun them to dry them a little bit, and I'll put these in the fridge. And then these ones are on their way. They just soaked all day and I just rinsed and drained them. Here's some bluey toast I made for my kids one morning, just for fun. Here's a little example of a dinner I give them sometimes, vegetarian baked beans, and then these crispy tenders by Gardein. And yeah, I'm a working mom. I keep it simple. They love it. And here are some more of my sprouts. We've got another salad with peaches and avocado. I think peaches and avocado and tomatoes are such a great combo. Oh, here's another salad, just adding some broccoli once in a while. This one had blueberries and peaches and onions. Also a great combo. Just coming out to the garden, I'm gonna pick some of my parsley for some green juice, and then I'm gonna pick some, oh, I just love how these zucchini flowers look. I'm gonna pick some lettuce also for a salad tonight. And I just want to show you some cucumbers that are so exciting. There's a bunch of them growing right there. So one day recently, I made a tomato carrot lemon juice with a little ginger, and it was the bomb. Tomatoes in juice is so good. This was just one of my Friday outfits that I wore, and I felt like a hippie, and I loved it. You guys might appreciate a hippie outfit. More salad inspiration. Sometimes you just need to throw some greens in with a dressing and call it a day if you don't have much time. This is a breakfast I made for my husband on a Sunday morning. Tofu scramble and bacon, tempeh bacon. Just some fruit I brought to a little pool party that my kids and I went to. Here you're witnessing my water flavoring obsession with herbs, and more salad. I really should just call this video salad inspo. I did a little watermelon cleanse for 3 days and it was great. And so that was from that. Took my kids to the beach last week, and it's just really nice at night. Like, since we live so close, we can just go for a half hour and barely bring anything, because we already ate dinner. We don't need to bring snacks. Not very many toys because they just swim for a little bit and then we're done and we go home and go to bed. And it's really nice. Yeah, my kids are a really big reason that I want to stay healthy and like feel young and youthful and energetic. I just want to do all the things with them. And yeah, this time with them is just a blast. So here's a little view of my garden. As you can see, it's right next to my house. We used to have just landscaping here, and it just occurred to me just this winter that I should turn this into a garden. The last couple of years I've been thinking about making a garden in the backyard, and it's just not really realistic for me as a mom. The kitchen is like right there, and so I'm always in there, and so this way I can just pop out and grab something, or like hurry up and like tend to the garden real quick before I do something else. So it's just been like kind of an aha moment for me to create a garden right here. So right now I have some greens over here. I have a bunch of different lettuces and one kale, a tomato, a zucchini. Nothing too crazy. I still need to get some flowers. I have some marigolds, but I need more flowers. I also have cucumber, carrots, and some nasturtiums, a pumpkin growing just for fun because I thought it'd be cool for my kids to see a pumpkin growing. And then I have a little herb garden over here with also strawberries and a watermelon plant growing. And there's a blueberry bush back there. And I actually have a fig tree that's in my backyard that's doing well, that like came back to life from last year. And then I think I'm gonna pot that and like move it and make sure that it survives well. And then I have another little bed here with peppers and tomatoes and zucchini, eggplant, basil, and parsley. So yeah, so thanks for checking out my garden. I'm sure you'll see more progress over the season. Here's another little harvest from the garden. Harvests are getting more bountiful. Usually I just pick some herbs and some lettuces. And this was just a little watermelon that I was very excited that I didn't know it would be seeded. And yeah, I was just feeling so good from my watermelon cleanse. Just wanted to remind myself how awesome I can feel just eating a ton of watermelon. More of my kids' dinners, some pasta and veggies, and my oldest is kind of obsessed with peanut butter. Oh, here's a clip of some owls my 3-year-old spotted. There were 2 of them. There was one closer that just flew away. Oh my god. Oh, that was so cool. And this is the summer dream, just to be walking around with watermelon that you're just eating right from the rind, next to the garden in the summer. Some vegan mac and cheese and corn on the cob for my kiddos. And my husband's been like grilling burgers sometimes. And yeah, couple salads. I've been adding golden raisins sometimes. I have some like leftover apples. Oh, that salad was for my husband that time. These are Jack and Annie's tenders. And here is just some more banana ice cream that I made. This one has tart cherry juice from Michigan in it. Thanks so much for watching some of these clips that I've compiled over the last couple of months. I hope you saw some things that were yummy and doable and fun. And I'm hoping that in a couple of months I can compile a video that's really similar and I can just share with you this way. So, everybody stay happy and have a very, very, very fun summer.